Designboom met with the 90-year-old Manmohan Nath Sharma, who collaborated with Le Corbusier. Now retired, he was the former chief architect for the construction of Chandigarh.
Now, instead of taking care of the city and let it grow, keeping the basic concept of the city, the basic concept as the city was planned, the sectors and the road system, all classes of pedestrians and motorcyclists, cyclists, all sorts of people. Without understanding, people have started making changes. Now, not only they have started making changes, a lot of construction is going on around the city. Peripheral Control Act is still there, but nobody cares. I don't understand how and why. How can their governments themselves, who have created this Peripheral Control Act, with all the deliberations, with all the discussions and everything, and becomes an act of the parliament, can be disregarded without changing the act?
How do you preserve an entire city which is growing? Like, I fail to understand. Maybe there's a way of doing it, but I don't see how. Maybe I don't have that much exposure or whatever, but I don't see how it can be done. People would want to expand, like for example, a simple thing like the housing is under a lot of pressure. People are coming in all the time. Okay, it was meant for 5 lakh people, it's 15 lakh people now, right now. The roads need to be expanded, okay, so you need to cut down a little on the greenery. Now you can't say, okay, no, it's sacred and you can't move it.
When the population is already doubled, more than doubled, what more densification do you want? Do they understand, these architects and administrators and politicians, that densification means more schools, more colleges, more everything? Where will it come from? All open spaces will go. Then there came the zoning of the Chandigarh plan, basic concept. In industrial area, they make it a commercial area or multiplexes and all that sort of thing. Now, like that, there will be nothing left of Chandigarh. So I am opposed to it.
Is there a limit for growth for Chandigarh?
Limit for going to Chandigarh and also the maintenance of Chandigarh. Chandigarh is not at all maintained. Roads, open spaces, buildings, there's nothing but fungus.
The Parasol became the foundation of the High Court, a large open-walled structure with a secondary row of boxes and a brise-soleil screen. Le Corbusier himself explained that his intent with the Parasol of the High Court was to imply social as well as physical protection, signifying the power of law, the majesty of law, and the shelter of the law.
It can live on tourism, provided Chandigarh is well presented. Now people are not even allowed to go and see the best buildings of the world done by Corbusier. And there are all the time gunmen standing outside. It is, you go with such good feeling, and then there are gunmen to receive you. And there are barbed wires, fences and all that. There are better ways of protecting. You go outside the White House. There are no gunmen stopping you from taking pictures. Why are they safe or we are unsafe? Tourists are not encouraged to come. They have to take passes over and over again. Nobody can go into the assembly when the assembly is not working. Nobody can take photographs of the secretariat. What is so sacred about taking pictures? You tell me. And they have all been published. All their plans have been published everywhere in the world. And what are they protecting?